Patrice, you were saying you're playing a video game where it's not even fun, the Xbox thing?
It's not, what is it, Call of Duty 2.
Call of Duty,
It's not even fun. It's like real war. It's like it's a strategy. Like, you can't just bum rush the dudes.
No, it's not a run and shoot.
What is that, the AI thing? The artificial intelligence? You can't just go rush them. There's a guy who, the only help it gives you is a grenade implicator, that the grenade is implied around your area. That's the only way that you'll continue to live. Other than that, it's like real World War II. Like, you go, oh, my God. Like, you start to get nervous, like, holy shit, I died. Like, you always imagine yourself in war, like, being one of those guys, and you live, but it's like, okay, I'm crawling. And then a dude is right there, and he shoots you in the back of the head, and it gives you. And here's how creepy it is: it wiggles. It says you died, and then it gives you a quote for some fucking war guy. Yeah, war is crazy shit. Alexander the Great.
I never learned that quote from that guy. War is some crazy shit.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's war.
It's very realistic as far as the enemy AI goes. It's not like the old days. You're right. The older games, you could run in, run and shoot, run and shoot, run and shoot. Now it's about, I got to do a pincer maneuver. We have to outflank this guy. And, the guys are right there. They take cover now when you shoot at them.
Some Rambo shit. The old school was Rambo.
Yep.
This one, the only two things that's game-like is one, like I said, it tells you that a grenade is in the vicinity. A little grenade, and it'll be an arrow that's pointing towards where it is. Yeah. So if it's behind you, the arrow's pointing down, and you run forward. And if you run forward, those motherfuckers shoot you as you're trying to run from the grenade. So you can picture yourself going, oh, grenade, and then run, and then
and they shoot
and you die. And
then it's time for another quote.
Another quote. I'm not going to do this ever in my life. Winston Churchill. Right. And the only thing that's like game-like, it gives you barriers that you can't go past.
Yeah, like a broken down building.
A broken building with a crack you can't squeeze through.
You can't quite get through.
Just to keep you on that thing. But other than that, dude, it is. And then the illest thing about the game, okay, two or three of you, you always got 2 or 3 friends. Yeah. You're in an abandoned building, and it says, okay, hold down this building until such comes. And usually in those old school games, you just pick them on, blah, blah. These motherfuckers, dude, you hear, like, hundreds of guys, and you see them running over the hillside at you, and you're like, oh my God, you just go, I turned it off. Like I said, you know what, this is not even fun. This is like real, it's stressing me out. Yeah. But it's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable game to exist. Yep. But it's not that great of fun, man. It's not. It's really not.
They're getting amazing.
And they're only going to get better.
You've been through a part of the game where you got to walk through, and it's old busted down buildings and shit, and it's nothing but snipers that you can't see. You're walking, you're taking cover and everything, and all of a sudden, and you're getting hit. You're trying to take cover. You're getting hit from the back, and you look around. You pop up for a quick look. Because you're getting shot, you can't see shit. There's snipers everywhere.
It's and then your sniper. This is the thing. It's just like, I don't want to play a real game. Like the basketball and all that shit, it's like, I don't need to see this motherfucker sweat or his drawers get wet or whatever. But on the war game, the sniper mode, it's not just like, sniper is your favorite gun. Yep. In any game is the sniper gun. Ready? Not this shit. You shake.
What?
The shit goes up and down.
Yeah.
So you gotta push the stop being nervous button.
Yeah, there's a stop breathing button.
And then you go, all right.
Yeah,
and if you miss, the motherfucker knows you shot at him and then runs.
They know he's coming to find you now too.
I love it. And he's coming to get. They find your they say it came from there.
Yep.
They'll go tell the AI gonna say it came from that building over there. You gotta move around to the other end, and then there's no pop.
Nope.
You gotta okay. Remember Barry Pepper from Saving Private Ryan, and he just, God, Lord, heaven, Lord Jesus, my shepherd. Bow! Okay, Lord, Jesus, oh, come on, baby. You got, and then the tank goes, he's over there. Yeah. Oh shit! Run!
Blows his ass right out of the tower.
It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I don't even want to hype up the game that much. But it's like, it really says, oh my God, I would have died many times.
Yeah, the old games didn't do that. These ones, they're really starting to immerse you in the game. It gives you true immersion. There was one I played a while back, I think it was a Call of Duty one, where you're in the amphibious vehicles and the boats pulling up to Normandy, the beaches of Normandy.
That's Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor,
D-Day. Oh,
yeah. So you're in the boat, you look around at your fellow soldiers, and there's like the guy just sitting there kind of smoking, and then you look around and there's a scared shit guy who's just sitting there shaking, like with the most frightened look on his face. So you pop up to take a look. Right when you take a look, there's another boat next to you, just gets hit by a shell and bodies go flying. And you're like, wow, this is some fucked up shit, and I'm not even on the beach yet. You hit the beach. The door comes down, you run out, everyone next to you is just getting mowed down, you gotta take cover, there's a guy like just freaking out, there's limbs blown off, people yelling for medics, and you're like, this is a fucking game. This is a game of something real motherfuckers had to do.
And no practice.
No.
The game I'm playing, they had the beginning teach you the buttons.
Yeah, the tutorial,
mode.
Whatever, yeah.
And this guy goes,
duck, press control.
But this game, the dude goes, in the game, there's a voice that goes, you actually fight as you're training, and the guy goes, man, I thought this was training, man.
Oh, shit.
I thought this was training. And you could get killed during the training. That's how fucking crazy this shit is, man.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. And you can understand, it's like going off to war, the practice is, death is your practice.
Yeah.
You there. And there's no, hold on, there's no up, down, square. There's no
Let me make a good mental note of why this guy's head is blown off and learn from that, Yeah, no God mode.
There's no mistakes, man.
Sergeant, cheat codes, please. Could we please have the cheat codes, Sergeant? I'd like to rush that bunker and not get any injuries and have unlimited ammo.
Private Johnson, go to GameFAQs.com and put...
Boys, I'm going to be teaching you something you're really going to need to know out here on the battlefield. Triangle, X, square, X, triangle, X, square, triangle. This will get you through this battle.
Oh, thanks, Sarge. Could have used that last time we went out.
Oh, my God, dude. I don't know how it's just amazing, these games, man.
Yeah. And like Up said, they're only getting better every year.
Every single year.
You go back, because sometimes I'll pop in a game from 5 years ago and take a look and play a little bit and go, wow, they've just fucking, you don't notice until you look back 5 years or
just
so
on
how far they've come.
Some nostalgia shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I got the one that's arcade hits.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And you go, I try to get into Missile Command. This boring shit.
Remember when you would pour
Yeah.
your entire fucking allowance worth of change or your pay or whatever into that machine to play Missile Command?
Missile Command. I tried to play Defender.
Yeah.
All this. I tried to. They tried to new up Defender. The 3D Defender.
Oh, great.
And you just go, this stinks. Do you know I just played a game that actually scared me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That actually, when I said, oh wow, this is not. I don't like this shit.
I jumped.
I'm playing King Kong game. It's like, you throw the spear in the animal and it cracks the spear out and gets up and runs at you again. And if you don't hit it in the face, it kills you.
Yeah.
And you go, this is not fucking fun. Give me a blue dot to eat to make this motherfucker. so I can chase him.
Waka, 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 waka. All right, I'm Pinky. I can go get him now. That shit is over those days.
But these games, dude, it's like they're not fun. I'm playing basketball, and I'm going, you know, it's nothing. Xbox 360 is it's only the graphics. NBA 2K6 plays exactly like the one on the regular Xbox, except for it's a lot. I'm like, wait, is this guy gradually? Is his ass sweating? Is that what I paid for? This sweaty ass
feature. Can you turn that off in the graphics? I'm sorry, your machine will not allow for sweaty ass effects. Please turn down your settings.
It's like, am I watching this guy like actually miss free throws like he really does? Like, and it's like a new free throw feature where like. You know, before it used to be like, okay, you hold 2 buttons and then something has to line up, then you let it go. Now it's like the way they have the sticks, you gotta move your hand like the motion that he would shoot. Oh, and if you don't get, the worse he is, the more precise your motion has to be exact with his hand. And it's like, this is not fun. Like,
they have done a great job of figuring out how to interpret your movements with a mouse and a keyboard or a controller on an Xbox into games like basketball and golf, things like that, where it makes sense because you think, how am I going to swing a fucking golf club with a keyboard and a mouse? But they figured it out and really got like where finesse matters and, you know, little fuck-ups really magnify on a golf course, you know, just like they do when you're swinging a club.
That's what I played all week, the Tiger Woods, actually.
Did you? Tiger Woods.
Was that good?
What a great fucking golf game that is.
Well, I'm all about the PSP now, so I can still watch TV and just sit there while the
You stayed into it?
What?
You stayed into it, the PSP?
Yeah, I like the PSP. Because you can lay on a couch and play, and you can still watch TV and do whatever you want to do. You know?
Graphics are great on it.
It's amazing. I mean, obviously the graphics are better on the computer and the TV, but it's really it's right there.
And
actually.
they're committed. Yeah. They're committed to that thing because they got movies out for that.
Yeah,
that's like
and I committed
whole section.
I committed to the Tiger Woods game while I was out sick last week, and just like Anthony was saying, if you don't have the rhythm of that thing down, what a fucking pain in the ass.
It's amazing, this shit. It's just...
I love it.
But I guess the Xbox is only, you know, it's just like, oh, you can see the gleam in his eye. And then it moves exactly like the NBA. So you're like, okay, where's the speed up? No, ain't no speed up. You know, there's general manager mode where it's like you make trades. And I go, okay, you know what? I'm going to put Kevin Garnett on Cleveland, and they go, will not accept trade the salary cap. I said, who the fuck is playing this shit?
Salary cap, fuck
the salary cap, motherfucker. I said, nigga, I want Kevin Garnett to play with LeBron James. We will not.
And that's why there's no black GMs in the NBA.
Nigga don't know his salary caps. A white feature takes over. I'll do this. Don't worry.
You got to go into black mode.
You can buy a new hat. A new hat that you put on. You plug into it and pat you in the head like, I got this. Don't worry.
I got it.
I got this. Don't worry hat.
Sit back. My fucking game. I should be able to do whatever I want.
It's like, this is a game.
That's funny, man.
It's funny you say that because with the Tiger Woods, you know, I just want to play the stupid golf game. I'm sick on the couch. But you have to buy all the items to make yourself better. It's like, I have to pick out a fucking watch so I can hit it 5 yards further? What? I just want to fucking play golf.
You need your rolly, man.
Right. So you got to get, like, the right watch. And then if your shirt doesn't match your pants, it's like, you know, now you can't drive as well. What?
And the clubs. All I know is the putter and the big fat head club.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, use the 14 iron to hit it between 25 and 46. So it's like,
you need the right club.
It's so stupid because you got to go shopping in this Tiger Woods game. I don't want to go shopping. I just want to play another round.
Go to the pro shop.
Cough up some phlegm, play around, and fucking sleep a little bit. Now I'm shopping.
You can
buy rings and watches, and
it's because you won your last game.
You have to get the right sunglasses, and then. Well, if you got the Nike stuff in your bag, you want the Oakley sunglasses because then you make more money if you win a tournament from sponsorships. It's like, I just want to fucking play.
And you play better with the, you know, you got the Wilson cleats. So, but you know what? You ain't good enough. So you got to buy Johnny's.
You're not good enough yet.
One-cleat sneakers, and you know, your dig is not as good as if you buy.
Exactly, man. Keeps you playing. It keeps you playing the game. It's like an addiction. They want you to have to reach the next level, the next tier, the next plateau.
Unbelievable.
So you gotta keep playing.
That has to interfere with the exercise of. That has to interfere. Like, why play real? Like, why be real? You know, these things are so real. It's like, why even?
Why bother? Well, that seems to be a problem that's
great.
perking up. They had some kid over the weekend. I read a story on Drudge that he had this chronic head shaking. His head would just fucking shake. This little kid, like 9 years old or 11 or something like that. And mother took him to the doctor, and doctor asked what his daily activities were, and apparently 8 hours a day was playing video games. So he said, have him stop playing the video games, and his head stopped shaking. He actually got a physical fucking ailment from staring at these games and playing.
Wow.
His head would shake.
Oh my God.
Let's say hi to Brian in North Carolina. Brian, what's up?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, Brian.
Telling about the game Fear. I don't know, going back
Fear?
to the game companies, they're really just looking to scare the fuck out of people. I'm telling you right now, the game, I played the demo of it, and there's just parts that, you know, they sit there and have these creepy little fuckers coming out at you. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I had to shut the damn thing off.
Fear is a scary-ass game. The gameplay itself, the only bad thing about it is the levels are pretty repetitive. You like, if you play one level, you played them all, pretty much. But scary shit, you're walking around these old creepy, and they've gotten the music into it, where, you know, you'll walk through a door and hear, what the fuck's going to happen? The hallway starts stretching out a little bit, like they get these special effects going. You walk to the end of the door, open it, and you'll hear like, and this girl will just be standing there when you turn around. You'll hear a sound because it's all stereo. So you hear a sound to your right, you turn your character right, and this creepy girl, you're dead. Like you It scares the shit out of you, and then she breaks apart into this black powder.
And then it's like you're playing it.
Yeah.
You just go, okay, I can't even really watch. Like, Doom 3 has a character they created. It's called the Baby Worm, and it's a worm with a baby's face, and it makes and it goes. I can't. Let me try to get. I don't want to blow the mic out. It goes.
Holy shit.
Baby worm. It's a fake cry, and then it's just a horrible scream, and they're little bugs. So you're shooting baby face bugs that you have to kill. You know what I mean? And it's flashlights, and it's just
dark.
It's just you go, what? This is not fun. Like, I remember Asteroids. It was like, all right, the dopest thing to do for Asteroids was to push turbo, push the rocket button, and see how many times you can fly through the mud. Before
you get nailed.
Uh-oh, here go the little ship. I got the little ship, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm good. Now it's no scores. The games don't even have like a health meter. You don't have to pick up health packs no more. Because in real Vietnam or wherever the fuck, they didn't have health packs.
Health?
Wasn't no fucking health packs.
Some VC shoots you, you're dead.
You're dead. There was one game I played where, there was a medic. You had to keep the medic alive because that nigga had the health.
Right.
So it's like you get shot once in the arm. You got to heal yourself because you're bleeding. So you got to go get the medic.
Go to the medic.
Keep him alive. And it's just like, why? 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 Are you fucking joking? And they don't have, whoever's in charge of this shit out there for these games, please, can every game have a cheat code so I can have fun playing the fucking game? Can Halo get one, please? Can these games get a goddamn cheat code?
I'm
all
against
of them?
the cheat code.
You don't cheat code?
I will sit there and toil through a game to get through it.
You really,
instead of cheat.
You really are relentless.
I can't cheat. I can't punch in the cheat codes for the games. I got to get through them. That's why I like every game to have a fucking save at any point you want. Not when you reach a checkpoint, then you get fucking saved. I want to save it every day. Once I've saved 2 seconds after the last save sometimes. You get through a real difficult part of the game, boom, save. I did it once. I don't want to have to go through it 10 times. I did it. I got through that part. Why should I, if I get shot like fucking 10 minutes later, do I have to now run through this part of the game again?
Well, that's a prerequisite now. They have all the games you could just stop.
There are some games, though, you got to reach a checkpoint before you're able to save it. Or you get 3 saves max per segment
per
of
thing,
game.
right.
Fuck that. I want to save everything. I just jumped over the fucking crevice and made it.
I just jumped over a log save.
Yeah, save. I just shot the guy that was around this corner, save. I want him coming back and shooting me in the back like a Saving Private fucking Ryan. Everyone dies in my fucking games.
I just jumped over a log save.
Oh, I don't care if some Nazi is sitting there going, with his hands behind his head. Boom! Dead, save. That fucker ain't coming back. I'm never, ever seeing him in the game again.
And they got games like that. It's moral code, like your morale. You can choose your destiny. Yeah. Shoot the German in his head, or let him go because maybe he's a good guy.
And it changes you for the rest of the game. It changes your path.
Whole life.
Yeah. I shoot him in the fucking head.
All the time. Yeah.
You got it.
Let's go to Mike on Long Island. Mike, what's up?
What's up, boys? Hey, I was playing Resident Evil Outbreak, and the next night I had nightmares. I was at the level where you're fighting the leech man. So the next night I'm sleeping in bed. About 3 o'clock in the morning, I spring out of bed, start yelling, leeches! Leeches! I have leeches all over my body. My wife wakes up. It looks like I'm throwing them off my body. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Then I lay back and go back to sleep. Funniest thing ever. Dude, Andy, you're totally right. They make these games so scary.
They're so scary now. The first game I ever played that was petrifying like that was Half-Life. It's called Half-Life. And it had a great story. For the time, and this is like maybe 96 or no, 98 maybe.
Half-Life was, yeah.
The graphics were fantastic, gameplay, AI, everything. For that time, it was the game. It made Game of the Year in every friggin' magazine. I love the game. Half-Life 2 came out. It's all right, not as good as the first, but still.
They're trying to build it up.
They
Half-Life 2
yeah,
a little bit.
Their AI is amazing, and they have ragdoll graphics for the people you shoot. So they fall off rooftops and just their arms will bend behind their fucking head.
Right.
And the gravity gun is very cool. But talk about scary games. That game, you'd be walking through these ductworks, through the ductwork, and these things called head crabs come out of nowhere and just go, and latch onto your face. And you got to, like, beat them with crowbars and shit just to get rid of them. Petrifying game. Another one was called Deus Ex.
I heard of that.
That was a good game, the original, not the second one.
That didn't get no props, though.
Nah, it had a lot of flaws, but it was scary. It was scary in a more of a sci-fi way. I had to get through. I physically jumped out of my chair. I came through this ductwork to a vent into a storage room. So I popped the vent out. I look to my left. There's nothing there. I look to my right. There's this big 2-legged RoboCop machine that just goes and looks at you and starts shooting. I didn't expect it so much. I fell out of my chair. Fell out.
I don't like being
scared
afraid
the
of these
shit out of me.
I mean, I would think the granddaddy. I mean, somebody could be wrong, but I would think the granddaddy of fear was Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And that just.
You play the Silent Hill games?
I couldn't get through Silent Hill. The thing on Resident Evil that got me, the first one, and the other one scared me too. The one with the guy. What's the fucking monster? The creation they made in the last movie, and he just would be like, umbrellas.
Oh yeah,
that guy's
the Umbrella Corp.
The Umbrella Corp. But I was walking through the goddamn hallway, and my lights were off. I was chilling out, Resident Evil, and the evil dogs jumped through the fucking window, and my body wouldn't allow me to push whatever button I needed to push, and I didn't. I said, this is not. Why am I playing this? Like, there's no way you should be afraid to play a fucking game.
Yeah.
And it just was scary. You know what I mean? And it's just nowadays, dude, I heard this thing Condemned. Bobby was telling me Condemned. He's like, dude, he's calling me, like it's a real murder.
Yeah.
Dude, and you're walking with a flashlight and these crackhead dude things.
Yeah, Bobby's really into this shit.
I'm like, man, I don't need that shit, man. I'm getting pissed off at this war. I'm like, give me commandos, where I just run and there's something glowing on the ground and I pick it up It's a super duper head blowing up gun. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby. Can you just pick it up?
Come and get me.
Give me the super duper. Give me this crazy gun.
I'm gonna find myself a big rock and hang out for a while.
You know, it's like that's it.
I do.
Right.
Not like I gotta shoot a German and then you don't just go running over the gun. Nah, you gotta rifle through his fucking pockets. While they're shooting, so you gotta duck down, and the guy goes, "Go check his pockets," and you're like, "Okay," and you're looking, you go, "I got a clip, so I can continue on." Yay!
Yeah.
Choose the right weapon. You go, okay, all right, now, okay. I picked up. So if you gotta make decisions, you go either I'm gonna pick up a machine gun,
right,
or I'm gonna pick up a bolt action rifle.
Oh, you can't carry 20 bazookas, 3 fucking 30 rifles. I love you used to scroll down your weapons list like even you would say, how am I carrying all this shit?
And you just go.
I got I got like 2 bazookas. I got fucking like 16 rifles, 80 pistols.
I think it's a good time for death ball right now. Let me super death ball. Take this, motherfucker. I got 6 death balls. Here's how I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna use tickle beam and then 4 death balls. It works all the fucking time, baby.
You got an entire squad.